Yes!
Oh. Look at how many. Oh. Got it. What is that? The first baby goats have arrived. There was two ones that were alive and there was a stillborn, which is sad, and I don't know if they've handled that yet. I'm gonna go and just see what's going on, see how I can help, and go see the baby goats. As I arrived and stood in front of a brown patchwork blanket draped over the goat barn fence, the farm owner opened it for me, giving me a coy and warm smile without any words. Her smile spoke 1,000 words of warmth, because she usually isn't a woman of few words. Holding the newborn in my arms, I gave it a warm welcome to Earth. The energy in the room was so lively. There was an oddly spiritual energy in the air, as if God had been close by to download these new souls onto Earth, or push them to the other side of the curtain. Or as if the barn had taken on a sacred and alive energy in order to properly contain the new spirits. I'm going to claim that I could sense the downloading of a consciousness, a soul. I also felt a lightness in everyone's hearts as they welcomed these new beings. It was so sacred and so pure, but on our human and earthly level, it was also very casual. We all said hello to each other, talked about the goats, said aw a lot, sat with them, and then we left and the earth continued spinning. But I think just for a moment, we paused and felt our hearts become lighter after having seen a new life and a new being. Okay, I'm gonna go meet Nebula and Nova. They did the exact same thing as the other two goats and just popped out at 3 p.m. while I was at work. So let's go see the babies.
She and I have like traded bucks before.
Big mamas. I just woke up and apparently Selma just popped out 5 babies at 11, so they're coming out very fast this year and I have very little time before work, but I don't care. I'm gonna go see the babies. Oh my. Look at how many. Oh my goodness. Can I help you? Oh! Oh! They're very vocal. Wow. This is Mama Selma. Baby hair. He's got a little stripe right down his back. It's so sweet and so like special how they all come out different with their different patterns. It'll be a matter of time before we start to see their different personalities. He found it! Good job, baby! Good. Everything seemed so raw to my senses. You could smell the blood and the placenta in the air. The umbilical cord remnants dangled underneath them still, and the mom was eating the placenta, gross. And the mom still had fluid and blood on her backside and coming, like dripping down onto her udders. And the baby goats had a few specks of blood on them, and they were still wet with amniotic fluid. Yet here I was, sitting on the straw, holding one of them. And that's because new life can justify such gross and harrowing experiences like childbirth. And all the ickies and the oohs are negated by that soft glow of a pure new life joining us. And we get to see it and feel its innocent purity in our hearts, which it's completely unaware of. They have no idea how precious they are, and I think that makes it all the more precious. Was that a poop? What is that? What is that? Okay, I googled it. That was poop, and it's normal for it to look like that, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might shed a tear over that. That was just the purest thing I've ever seen. I am so blessed and so lucky that I get to experience things like this casually on my day before work. Like, it's so special. That's kind of what this documentary is about, is I want you to experience and feel the miracle of life and just the unique experiences that you can have on a farm. Okay, so while you're watching some really cute videos, let me just tell you about this special day. Like, this was my day. The Lord smiled upon me and was like, let me give this girl not one birth experience, but 2 within the same day, which is really, really not common. So what happened was, I was gonna go into work on my day off. So that being the case, I was laying in my bed, moping about it. And suddenly I got a text that was like, hey, you know what? You don't have to come in. So I'm like, oh yeah? Then I'm gonna go out and enjoy this sunny day. So I like whip open the trailer door, so happy, and immediately just hear the piercing screams of a goat. And it's unmistakable. I knew exactly what it was. So I start running up there, pull her into the stall, even though she's got like a sack coming out, which I had no idea what it was. This was my first time assisting a mom, first time witnessing any kind of birth. So I was like, okay, I don't know, but you're going in the stall. And just had to follow protocol because the farm owner was not answering her phone to help or give any additional information or answer questions. So I had to go with the basic training that she gave me, which was get them in the stall where it's safe. And then we just sat and we witnessed, my fiance and I, and we held hands and we cried because it was so powerful and so tense and so beautiful and just, whoa, like just the intensity filled the room and her screams filled the room and it was crazy. And when the baby finally popped out, like literally popped out, ooh, I was like, oh, well, that was fast. And I get in there, wipe the amniotic sac off the baby's face so it can breathe, and it's coughing, and I'm like, is this supposed to be happening? I don't know.
Yes!
Oh!
Aww.
Aww.
You did a good job. You stood up. So sweet.
An hour later, Petunia started showing signs she was going to give birth, and the farm manager was there to notice that, which was awesome. And so she brought Petunia in a stall, and Petunia popped out, not 1, not 2, but 3. And the third one came out tangled up with the second one, so I needed to help when she popped out. Like, I cleaned her off, made sure she was okay. And so of course I'm super attached to her, and I named her Daffodil, and I love her, and she is precious. And that was my day, experiencing birth for the first time. It was really awesome and really activating, and I was tired. I was mentally very tired by the end, but I sensed that it had changed my perception in some way, as key life events tend to do. And yeah, I'm still processing that, and I'm gonna kind of speak to that a little bit at the end, but that was it. That was the experience. It was fucking awesome. I have more meat. Meat. Oh, you're big meat. Big meats. Oh, babies. Babies. You're small. Oh, I like your meat. You made some really good meat. This baby goat kidding season to a close. Yeah. Already. Wow. Now that the season is over, I feel a sense of peace in the sun-filled air. The barn felt like it had taken a breath out too. It was truly special to witness 22 new weaves get stitched into the fabric of life and watch how quickly they bloom. We're all part of this web of life. Birth is such a pinnacle moment in this web, of course. It completely transformed this new being's connection to life itself. It puts them on the grid. And it transforms the mother's connection to life too. Once she sees her own creation move into the world from her, I imagine that she feels more connection and oneness with everything. That the boundary dissolves and everything is her and she is everything. This web of life is something beyond comprehension. It is infinitely complicated and energetic. It is this current that runs through us, the movement and the substance of it all. It was really unique and once in a lifetime to witness birth for the first time. It was, as I imagined, spiritual, but I felt the spirit coming from the barn, the mama and the new babies, which I didn't really expect that the barn would be included in that, but it seems like a sacred place now, at least. And I have so much more witnessing to do as I watch these babies grow up, and before I know it, they're going to be gone. And I'll have to let go and be grateful for this experience. And it was truly, truly special, truly heart-opening, truly spiritual, truly sacred, and something I'll never forget.